Welcome back to another series. In this series, we are going to focus on basics of SwiftUI. So, if you are a new developer or you have already developed few apps using SwiftUI, I think you will have something to learn from this series. So, first thing first, make sure that you have already installed Xcode on your machine. You can install Xcode from the App Store, and after installation, open up your Xcode and let's click on this create new Xcode project. And then we can actually develop many things using Xcode, but for now let's just focus on the simple iOS app and click next. And in here we are going to provide the product name. It is generally the name of the app that you are going to develop. So if you are going to develop maybe an apps for the events, so you can name it as maybe events. But for now, since we are going to learn SwiftUI, so I will maybe name it as SwiftUI Playground. And then you have the option to select a team. But if you don't have a team for now, you can just select none. It doesn't matter at this point. And then we have this organization identifier. It also does not matter, but you should know what this is. It is actually used in combination with the product name to build a unique identifier for your app on the App Store so that it can differentiate from the other apps. So normally it's the reverse form of your company or your own personal site domain. So let's just say if you have a site, maybe Ahmed.com, so it will be reverse form of your site. But if you don't have anything, so you can just simply maybe write your own name. And then make sure the Swift interface is SwiftUI, language is Swift, and if you have these options selected, just uncheck them for now because for now we are just going to work on the basis of SwiftUI. And click on the next. Select the location where you want to save your this project, and now we have a newly created project in the Xcode. So close this window from here, we don't need this for now. And this is how this looks like. So on the left side we have this project navigator which shows the files and the project, and then we have different options in here to develop or show it from this icon. You can click on it and unselect it and it won't be showing, and if you want to see it you can just click it again. And you can also adjust the layout for the canvas, like you want it on the left side or something like this, on the bottom, on the right. And then you can have different options. If you want to see maybe minimap, you can select it and you can unselect it from here. Yeah, that's it. So if you double click on the project name, you will have this information, and in here we have information about different things, like we have the information about what is the minimum deployment for your app. So if you have maybe a real device that is running the iOS 15 and you're trying to run this project, then you won't be able to because the minimum deployment is 16. So you can either update your device or select a lower deployment version from here. Either is fine. And then you have the option to name your app or different, like something. Normally it's the project name that's going to display, but if you want different name you can set. And then we have the information from the version for the version and build, and it's something that is used when you upload your app to App Store. So for now it doesn't matter, just keep it as it is. And then we have the information about whether you want to see the portrait or the landscape mode of your app. So if you only want to support the app for the portrait, you can just unselect this option. But if you want the landscape, then you can just select them. And then we have the option to select the app, whether it's available for the iPad or not, something like this. And then at the top we have this play button that if you are going to select, it is going to run your app on a selected device from here. This is our project name and this is the device that. And right now we have this simulator iPhone 14 Pro. So if you want a different simulator you can select, or if you want a new device like a physical device, you will see them here when you plug in. So yeah, that's it. That's how this Xcode is. We actually have other options that we may use with time. So for now, just these are the basic things, like you should know about how to select a device, your own device or a simulator, how to run the project, and where the project files are, and how to maybe show or hide the canvas for now. So yeah, that's it for this video. In the next video, we are going to start working with the basics of SwiftUI.